Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel, The Adventures of Raffi the Great, and we are here one glorious morning here in Sydney, guys. Okay, beautiful East Coast, ready for the sunrise, guys. And what we are talking about on today's channel, guys, and on today's topic, okay, is the Orthodox understanding of the evil eye, envy, presence, and gratitude, guys. Okay, how to use our gifts to serve the community. Okay, in the Orthodox tradition, the evil eye, in Greek, tomati, is not dark magic or superstition or some ancient curse. It is at its core, guys, jealousy, envy, a spiritual distortion that comes from a heart lacking gratitude. The church fathers teach us that that envy blinds the soul, not because of spells, but because envy is a spiritual illness. It is born from a mindset of scarcity, this belief that there is not enough love, success, beauty, or blessings for everyone. Part two, the theology behind it. Orthodoxy teaches us that jealousy is dangerous because it separates us from God. It pulls us away from the present moment, away from gratitude, away from humility. Christ tells us to guard our hearts. The evil eye is the opposite. It is a heart that cannot rejoice in someone else's blessings. And that spiritual distortion can actually influence others emotionally and energetically. Part three, not magic, it's a human condition. Okay, so let's clear this up. The evil eye, guys, it is not sorcery. Okay, it is not witchcraft, it is not demons hiding in shadows. It is the emotional and spiritual presence and the emotional and spiritual pressure created by human envy. Science actually does support this. Through mirror neurons, humans absorb emotional states from others. Stress is contagious, tension is contagious, insecurity is contagious. What the Orthodox Church describes spiritually for over 2,000 years, psychology now explains biologically. Part 4, guys, gratitude and protection. Gratitude is one of the strongest protections against envy. Being gratitude, saying, I am grateful, I am appreciative, guys, using said terms, key terminology throughout the day, constantly reiterating and expressing those key terms and aspects to people, okay, dissipates negativity and dissipates that tension between people that are in survival mode, guys. And I cannot stress that enough. When you use those key terms, okay, the tension starts to dissipate and everyone starts to move away from a competitive stance and they start to come together in harmony and in unity, okay? By doing that, it anchors us in the present moment. Okay, it reminds us that nothing in life is guaranteed. Okay, if you have your health, you have people who love and support you. If you woke up today, then you are more richer than you realize. Guys, part 5, and there we go, the sun is coming up in the background, guys. If you can see, check that out. Wow. Okay, and stop looking into other people's cups, guys. That's a big issue. That is a very, very big issue. Okay, we need to stop staring into other people's cups. Stop comparing. Stop wanting what others have. Instead, look at your own gifts, your own blessings, your own talents, and ask yourself the question, how can I use what God has given me to help my neighbor? Okay? When we contribute from our own gifts, something beautiful happens. Communities strengthen, people unite. Love becomes the dominant energy. Part 6, guys, is how to use our gifts to help the community. So let's go deeper, because avoiding envy is good, but transforming your gifts into service is more powerful. Your gift is not just talent, it is anything you naturally do that brings peace, joy, love, and clarity to others. Ask yourself these questions. What do people come to me for? What feels natural to me but difficult for others? What brings me a sense of purpose? This is how the church understands charismata, the gifts of the Spirit. Okay, turning our gifts into service. Some practical examples that, guys, we can come to approach on a daily basis is you have wisdom, mentor someone struggling. If you have strength, help someone move, lift, build, or fix others up. If you have creativity, create art that inspires and heals others. If you have leadership skills, organize small community acts of service. Okay, and if you have gifts, turn these outward gifts outward and express them. The love, the joy, the passion. Okay, and what happens, guys, is we start to realize envy starts to die. Okay, because love is the dominant energy that replaces envy. Okay, most people do not need money, they need presence, guys. Okay, some practical steps that we can do to become more grounded. Put your phone down when someone speaks to you. Give real eye contact. Listen without judging. Offer thoughtful encouragement. Okay, when you finally are fully present, you give someone dignity, and that is sacred, guys. Okay, creating a gratitude culture in your community. Okay, some key things to look out for, guys, when we talk about this. Number one, compliment people's genuinely and people's generosity. Number two, celebrate other people's wins, guys. We are in a collaborative effort. Okay, we are in collaboration, guys. Okay, this high energy, this high frequency, this said terminology of collaboration as opposed to competition, guys. Okay, start gratitude practices with friends and family. Send encouraging messages to people. In a community built on gratitude, envy cannot survive. Guys, guard your heart daily. Some practical disciplines to approach. Some morning prayers and stillness. Okay, list three blessings daily. What are you grateful for? What are you appreciating for, guys? This makes us more self-aware of self and makes us more grounded in the God, universe, the higher power, the abundant gifts of the universe. Okay, limit social comparison triggers. Okay, something that is very prevalent and dominant in today's modern society that we are all attuned to, in one way, shape, or form, have a comparative approach. And as the saying goes, comparison is the thief of joy. And that little quote stands the test of time, guys. Okay? Fast from judgment and gossip, guys. Okay? That is a very, very important rule because we should not be gossiping and judging other people's behavior, ideas, ideologies, circumstances. Rather, we should be coming together in a collaborative approach and help uplift the people in the community, guys. Okay? These small habits help purify the heart and strengthen your spirit by turning your blessings into others for the benefit of others as well. Okay, and as we started to conclude this little short YouTube video, guys, okay, whatever God gives you, let it flow, let it help the universe in an abundant source of energy, life, gifts, and prosperity. Okay, if you earn well, help someone quietly. If you learn something, okay, teach people freely. If you have healed from trauma, guys, this is a big one. Okay, in our journey of self-help and coaching that we are on, guys. Okay, we like to target this very, very big aspect, okay, of trauma, and we want to help other people through this journey, this self-help journey to overcome the obstacles, the transitions, and paving the way forward for inner groundedness, inner self discovery, guys. Moving away from toxic masculinity and feminism, okay, other bullshit terminology in today's modern world, and using key said terms of collaboration as opposed to competition, guys. Okay, we need to move away from that mindset. Another key terminology there, the mindset of bringing it back together, bringing it back in unity, bringing it back in wholeness, guys. Okay, now what happens is when God starts to bless you, you start to be able to help others get blessed as well. So today we have learned that the evil eye is not magic, guys. It is the human heart when it forgets gratitude. But when we recognize our gifts and use it with love, service, and humility, we break that cycle of envy. Okay, this is where theology, psychology, and science all align. Guys, so stay grateful, stay blessed, stay present. Use your gifts, serve thy neighbor, and remember a grateful heart is one that loves. Enjoy the show. Stay tuned for more episodes in episode 13 to come very soon as we sit here and upload videos weekly for our viewers all around the world, guys, for more insights and for more adventures. So thank you again for watching yet another episode here at The Adventures of Raffi the Great, currently in Sydney, Australia, down under on the east coast, watching a very beautiful sunrise, guys, bringing the love, the joy, the passion to our channel. Okay, sending love and high vibe energy all over the world to my brothers and sisters. And that is all, guys, for yet another episode. Stay tuned for more to come. Nonetheless, that's all. Enjoy the show.